In week 14, it was Jingle Bells, Debo smells, and old Jaden Reed laid an egg. What's going on, Fantasy World? It's your boy Hot Soup, and I'm coming to you with our week 15 top 5 starts. Do not set those lineups until you hear these top 5 starts. Oh, I got some cooking. Yeah. And our number one start. You must get in your lineups. This guy has been a target monster. Rico Dowdle. That's right. Going against Carolina's 32nd ranked defense this week against the run. Dowdle has been doing it against mid-range and top-tier defenses over the past 6 weeks. Rico Dowdle averaging 22 touches and 120 yards per game in the last 3 games. He is the focal point of this offense in the end of the season. Worst run defense in football he's going against. In the last 3 games, Carolina has given up 203 yards per game on the ground. 200. Listen, man, Rico about to eat. There is nobody backing him up except Ezekiel. Ezekiel is on his way out. In week 15, lock Rico in your RB1 spot and look suave. Rico Dowdle, 24 touches, 147 yards, 1 touchdown, 21.7 fantasy points. Lock Rico in your RB1 spot. And our number 2 player that you have got to start. And a lot of y'all gonna be upset with this one, but I said it. DJ Moore, bear down. DJ Moore going against Minnesota's secondary that is ranked 32nd overall and giving up fantasy points to wide receivers. They are the worst. Last time they played a month ago, actually 3 weeks ago, DJ Moore stat line sang to a tune of 7 receptions, 119 yards, and a touchdown. In the last 3 games, Minnesota has given up 303 yards through the air. The Bears' season is over. Caleb Williams has nothing to lose, and he turns into former Jay Cutler, the gunslinger, in week 15. Start DJ Moore with confidence. DJ Moore, 11 targets, 8 receptions, 121 yards, and a touchdown. He will be good for 22.1 fantasy points. Start DJ Moore with confidence. You heard it from the soup. And our next player that you have got to start this week, Tua Tagovailoa versus Houston's 23rd ranked defense versus the quarterback and giving up fantasy points this season. In the last 4 games, Tua is averaging 325 yards in the last 4 games. That is a nice sample size. He has also thrown for 2.75 TDs, almost 3 TDs per game in that time frame. In 13 games, Houston has only given up 200 yards through the air, which is 7th. However, in that same time frame of 13 games, they have given up 26 touchdowns. That means 2 touchdowns per game. That means Tua is going to throw for at least 2 touchdowns. I'm going to give him 3. 4 of those 13 games were 3+ touchdown games. Tua just hung 365 yards on Green Bay and 331 yards on the New York Jets. Both of those very capable secondaries, and the New York Jets actually have the best pass defense in the NFL right now statistically. In week 15, Tua stays hot in Houston. Tua Tagovailoa, 273 yards this week, 3 TDs, 24.3 fantasy points. Tua. Get them in your lineups. I don't know if y'all seen Tua last week, but it wasn't the Tua of the past. He got his ass down instead of taking them headshots. Tua's smarter now, or so we hope. Get him in your lineups. Lock it and load it. And our number 4 player that you must get in your lineups, this guy has been on a terror. Jerry Jeudy. Jerry Jeudy goes against KC this week, middle of the pack against the receiver. However, in the last 6 games, which is a nice sample size, Jerry Jeudy is averaging 113 yards, 9 targets, 6.5 receptions, and has 3 TDs. Did y'all just hear them statistics? In the last 6 games, this guy's averaging 113 yards off 9 target average, 6.5 receptions. That's almost 7 receptions per game. Are you going to bench this week? And he did that on some good defenses in week 15. Are you prepared to bench an average of 113 yards and 7 catches? Are you? I'm asking you, fantasy world. Let's think about it. I'm not. I'm starting Jerry Jeudy in every league I got him in. Jameis Winston has nothing to lose. The Browns are 3-10. Him and Jerry have been locked in for the last 6 games. Nothing changes in week 15. Jerry Jeudy, 11 targets, 9 receptions, 119 yards, and he gets a tutty. Good for 22.4 fantasy points. He will be a top 10 receiver in week 15. Man, you heard it from the soup. Yeah. And our 5th player that you must start this week is the running back over in Washington, Brian Robinson Jr. I don't care how hard the matchup is. You need to start this man through the entire fantasy playoffs. There is no more Eckler. He is the bell cow. He will get the passing down work as well. They do have McNichols over there, who is a decent change of pace back, but B. Robinson Jr. is your bell cow. Eckler is on IR. Last game with no Eckler. Brian Robinson Jr. has 17 touches, 109 yards, and a touchdown. New Orleans may be without Derek Carr this week. Regardless, he's dealing with a major injury. There's going to be no urgency for Washington to have to go pass heavy and put up lots of points. New Orleans is giving up 134 yards per game on the ground. B. Robinson Jr. gets busy. 20 touches, 117 yards, and a touchdown. He'll be good for 18.7 fantasy points. In week 15, B. Rob Jr. gets busy in the Big Easy. You heard it from the soup. Yeah, those are our top 5 starts for week 15. Make sure you come check us out for our next episode, Top 5 Sits. It's your boy Hot Soup. Come check me out on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Like and subscribe. If you got anything to say in them comments, man, let's talk about it. I'll holler at y'all on the next go around. Yeah.